Welcome to the News Hour. We kick things off with massive news from the Champions League, as UEFA appointed Daniel Siebert to referee the highly anticipated final between PSG and Arsenal in Budapest. This appointment is certainly sending shockwaves through the football world, especially considering the recent controversy surrounding the German official in the semi-final match against Atletico Madrid. We break down everything you need to know about this surprising referee change right now.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we dive into the ongoing debate surrounding Arsenal's performance and officiating. Jamie Carragher weighs in on the controversial VAR decision regarding the call that ruled out Callum Wilson's equalizer against West Ham. He argues that the uproar isn't just about the call itself, but about a broader sentiment that many people simply don't want to see Arsenal win the Premier League title. Get ready for a deep look into the pressure cooker surrounding these high-stakes decisions. We switch gears completely to transfer news with a major update for Arsenal. After FC Porto's announcement, Arsenal has finally confirmed the permanent move for Jakub Kiwior to the Portuguese Giants. We look at the details of this unusual confirmation, including the long-term contract, the transfer fees, and what this means for the Gunners' squad moving into the summer. This is a huge development for the club. And that's our top news rundown for today. From the referee shakeup with Daniel Siebert to the intense Premier League officiating discussions and the permanent signing of Jakub Kiwior, we have covered it all. Don't miss a single update. Subscribe now and join our community to stay connected with all the breaking football news. UEFA has officially announced Daniel Siebert as the referee for the Champions League final between Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal, scheduled for May 30 in Budapest. The appointment has generated significant discussion, largely due to Siebert's recent involvement in a high-profile controversy. The German official was appointed following a major incident during the semi-final match between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. The controversy stems from Siebert's decision to deny a penalty to Atletico Madrid's Griezmann, a call that sparked considerable outrage among Madrid supporters. Diego Simon commented on the decision, stating, "There is an obvious penalty on Griezmann. Sometimes the referee's decisions are in our favor, sometimes they are not. We were unlucky." While Siebert does not have a negative track record concerning PSG, with a record of 3 wins and 1 draw in Champions League matches involving the capital club, his decision in the semi-final has drawn scrutiny. Furthermore, the Associated Press noted that the German referee was not selected by FIFA for the upcoming World Cup, which adds another layer of surprise, especially considering Siebert had previously officiated both Arsenal's semi-final and their quarterfinal against Sporting. In the English media, the appointment is being viewed positively, with many seeing Siebert as a sign of destiny for Arsenal. The German referee is already being regarded as a good luck charm for the Gunners. This contrasts with the previous year, where Romanian referee Istvan Kovacs officiated the PSG versus Inter Champions League final without any controversy. Sky Sports pundit Jamie Carragher has made a pointed comment regarding Arsenal's performance, suggesting that the team is not being refereed differently, but is instead consistently pushing the boundaries of the game. The statement, made on Monday, May 11, 2026, at 22:37 UK time, highlights a debate surrounding Arsenal's style of play and adherence to the rules. The commentary suggests that the scrutiny surrounding the team's actions is misplaced, implying that their success stems from an aggressive, boundary-testing approach rather than any perceived unfair advantage or deviation from the established rules. This remark enters the ongoing discourse surrounding Arsenal's tactics and the interpretation of officiating in recent matches. Jamie Carragher has addressed the significant controversy surrounding the VAR decision to rule out Callum Wilson's equalizer for West Ham against Arsenal, stating that the uproar stems from a segment of the public who do not wish for Arsenal to win the Premier League title. The decision by referee Chris Kavanagh and VAR official Darren England which took over 4 minutes to finalize, was highly contentious. Had the goal been allowed, it would have significantly impacted the league standings, potentially affecting West Ham's relegation prospects, level with Tottenham, and altering the title race dynamics involving Manchester City and Arsenal. Carragher defended the officials' decision, emphasizing the complexity of the call. He noted that the prolonged review was necessary due to numerous factors to consider. He identified two groups of people who questioned the ruling: those associated with Manchester City or West Ham, and those who simply do not want Arsenal to secure the league. Carragher argued that the incident is not isolated, pointing to a pattern where Arsenal consistently push the boundaries in their play, particularly on set pieces. He detailed instances where Arsenal players have been scrutinized for contact with goalkeepers, citing examples such as Lindro Trossard's interaction with Pablo, and past incidents involving Ben White at Leicester. Carragher asserted that while contact exists, it is not always sufficient for a penalty, distinguishing between holding and deliberate obstruction. He concluded that Arsenal tests the limits of the game, and when they are called out on these boundary-pushing actions, they are held accountable. Arsenal has officially confirmed the permanent transfer of Jakub Kiwior to FC Porto, with the announcement coming in an unconventional manner. Following Porto's confirmation last week, Arsenal posted on the club website this morning stating that Kiwior's move has become permanent following the Dragão's Liga Portugal title triumph last weekend. The unusual aspect of the announcement was its placement within a Lone Watch Roundup post, deviating from the typical news or social media platforms used for such significant developments. Porto's confirmation detailed that they had activated their option to buy, securing Kiwior to a long-term contract extending to 2030. The agreement involves a fixed fee of €17 million, with an additional €5 million in potential add-ons. Furthermore, Arsenal retained a fixed sell-on clause of €2 million, meaning they would receive this amount if Porto ever sold the player, irrespective of the sale price. Considering Arsenal had received a €2 million loan fee from Porto last summer, the maximum value of the deal for the Gunners is calculated at €26 million, or approximately £22.5 million. This contrasts with the initial transfer fee paid by Arsenal for Kiwior in 2023, which was €20 million, £17.6 million. Arsenal indicated that Kiwior's recent Liga Portugal title win with Porto was the catalyst for the club to move forward with making the loan permanent. The team has 2 league matches remaining before the summer break, but they are reportedly in a celebratory mood following their early title success. Kiwior has featured in 68 appearances for Arsenal over 2.5 seasons and has recently made 38 appearances for Porto during the 2025-26 campaign so far. He also secured a Community Shield victory during his tenure in North London.